Okay. All right. So.
We're back.
Welcome back.
Back to fatherless behavior.
I'm just thinking like the Eminem song. Guess who's back?
Daddy issues. Tell a friend.
For the win. Oh, goodness.
There we go.
Okay. There's our intro.
That's...
I like it.
Okay, so how did we meet? Or what were you going to say? How did we meet? Remember that time?
Yes, how did y'all meet?
Yeah, so it was at a dog rescue event. I had Boo and Buddy. And it was the first time that I had gone to one. It was at, what's the dog park place?
Barkyard. Not sponsoring our show. But if you wanted to.
Yeah. We were in this little room.
We're accepting sponsors.
And
we were in this little room.
Like
this.
No,
that was a big room.
Well, okay, we were in a room. But it was blocked off by
it sounded like we were in the closet.
And so I was obviously I knew no one. And so I just kind of sat myself in the back. And it was just me and Boo sitting there, and I was like, and you came busting through one of the partitions, and you kind of tripped over something.
Sounds like
and you were like, whoa! And I was like, okay, I fit in here.
I like her.
Yeah. I don't even think we talked at that event, but it was just one of those moments where I was like, okay.
It was love at first sight.
It was. I was like, all right, I got this.
Okay, so how long ago was that?
I don't know when the Barkyard event was.
I don't either. But then there was
what
the time...
What was that called? Yappy Hour?
Something. There was one time we went to a Barkyard event, and I think this is when we became actual friends. I was leaving.
Oh, you're talking about... Okay. Yeah, mm-hmm.
And she was like, what is your tattoo? And I showed her, and she's like, it looks like a penis.
What is it?
That's the first time I do remember this conversation.
You said it looks like a penis.
Like this.
Yeah.
But
it does.
You need to show the camera.
Oh, okay, that's
ears.
cute.
So yeah, but that was
Yes, because you did leave in. I'm pretty sure Sherry ripped me a new hole because I said that. In case you didn't know, the first thing that comes to mind usually is the first thing that comes out of my mouth too.
Obviously.
But yeah.
Sorry about that.
I don't care.
That's pretty par for the course of conversations.
It worked out, obviously.
Barkyard. That was on July 31st of 21 was the Yappy Hour.
Okay. So, yeah.
Oh, we're coming up on 3-year reunion.
Look at that. Look at that. What are you going to get me?
Not a penis tattoo.
Or a penis tattoo.
Ooh.
Yeah, to celebrate.
You want to talk about going and getting tattoos together, Michaela?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's so fun. Such great memories.
Had someone gone along with plan.
Which one? Oh, the first one.
Animals.
I'm sorry I didn't want to... What was I supposed to get?
You're supposed to get the raccoon.
She has a cute cartoon possum with holding balloons upside down.
And then you got the elephant?
Yeah, but my elephant looks kind of like a frumpy dick.
Phallus on the brain.
What?
Phallus on the brain. It was one of those things that we planned it. It was so funny because I was like, we're getting these tattoos. I was so excited because it's, partners in crime.
Yeah.
A raccoon and a possum. And
the
possum is holding his balloon by the tail.
Mm-hmm.
And she had her little raccoon. And then last minute, I don't even remember if it was the day of.
No, it was the day before.
And she's like, I don't want it to be a raccoon. And I'm like, what do you want it to be? And she's like, I don't know. So she's Googling things. So finally I just get her in touch with the tattoo lady because I'm like, I don't know what's happening. And
neither did I.
So yeah. So she ended up with a fucking elephant.
It's so random.
Which I was like.
And you have a
possum. Yeah.
What? Make it make sense.
Exactly.
They're both holding balloons, okay?
That's not the
point. Together.
But yeah.
And I was going to start my period the next day. I didn't know that at the time. And it's right here on my... I'm not allowed to call it saddlebags, I was told, or love handles. Oh. He kept yelling at me that they're not love handles.
Well, because you don't have love handles.
It's just your back.
Exactly.
Why don't you tell the guy I dated that I don't have that?
Your skinny back.
Remember he wanted you to have them.
Oh, yeah. He did want me to have them.
Yeah, you didn't have them.
Please, have love handles.
Yeah.
That's all I asked for. It's right there on my back. It hurts so bad. I have tattoos on my rib cage. I have tattoos. And I was like, this hurts so bad.
Oh.
I started my period the next day.
Yeah.
I think that's why it hurt.
Well, there was also an apprentice, and she took forever.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get those smoking deals.
Sure do.
Yeah, and then
we went to another apprentice because he was doing, was it $20? $20 small tattoos.
Oh.
I've been told that should be my first red flag.
Yeah, period.
So it was it was a place that I'd gone to before.
Okay.
And so he had these little books. So I got a cactus.
Oh, yeah.
And then I picked a little walrus.
Mm-hmm.
Or a seal, I think. And she got a cross on her hand that she then had an allergic reaction to.
How bad?
So bad.
No way. Was it an allergic reaction or was it like an infection?
I went to the doctor. It was an allergic reaction.
To what?
The ink.
Whatever ink they use.
Really?
I thought it was infected because it was like standing up so high off my hand.
It was bad.
My whole hand was red and swollen and hot. And
No way.
I went to the doctor and he's like, that's not pus, so it's not an infection.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, Michaella! But I couldn't get antibiotics to fight the infection because I also had that surgery coming up for my nose. And they didn't want to have like a red flag where I couldn't have my surgery. Yeah. And so I had to tough it out with ice and ointments and not sleep for days.
Ooh, and right on your hand?
Right, and I'm left-handed. It was...
Mine healed fine.
Yeah, no problems. And I went first, so I was like, it couldn't have been an infection unless he used a dirty needle, like something was wrong with me, because she didn't get it.
No, I did fine.
So I went to the doctor, and he's like, yeah, you're having an allergic reaction. I mean, my whole hand... I'll find
photos.
It looked horrible. My whole hand's red. This is puffed up so crazy high.
So it wasn't the $20 tattoo?
No, it wasn't.
That's crazy.
And then he offered to fix it because it needs filled in, remember? Mm-hmm. And he offered for me to come in and he'd do it for free. I'm like, I ain't coming back. I'm not experiencing that ever again.
Nope.
And they're like, we have different black ink we can use on you. I was like, I don't want to.
I'm scared.
Then she asked me to come get a tattoo with her at the place again.
Was it in Springfield?
Yes.
Yeah. Your tattoo place is in Springfield.
Fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine. You got me there.
That's right. What part of Springfield?
By the mall.
Oh, northern Springfield. I'm just kidding. That's not Springfield. It's more north than yours.
It is more north than mine.
It is.
Yeah. Which I actually go to the north side whenever I go do like intricate tattoos. I go see Sam.
Oh, that's really north side. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is.
It's right by OTC.
OTC, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's where all the skilly
She's
people
the one
go.
that did Pop-Tart and Sadie.
Where the SWAT was in your backyard?
Do it. Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Circling back to our last episode.
Yeah.
Sounds like a safe area for tattoos. Is it by the Come and Go?
Mm-hmm. If it's by a Come and Go.
Where the two hotties used to be?
Mm-hmm.
Or
it's across the road. Yeah.
Okay.
It's in those like older buildings.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, do not go get a $20 tattoo with Michaela.
I will not.
They will.
I try to get her right now to go get a possum and a raccoon, but they're in a sheet like a ghost. Like a little ghost possum.
Oh my god.
Let's talk first. I'm a very cheap person. That's why a $20 tattoo sound really appealing. Let's do this in the back of a van? Sure, whatever. And so she sends me this like intricate sheet animal. And I was like, that's going to be hella expensive. She's like, we can get it done cheaper. And then I'll have an infection.
I mean, it'll probably be like $250, $300. That's not bad.
What do you normally pay for a tattoo?
It really just depends on where I go. Like,
right.
The guy that did the first succulent, he was doing like a flash sale where it was $100.
Okay.
And then that's what I was going to do. He was going to do it again for the same price. But, I mean, for my Sadie and Pop-Tart, I think they were $250.
They're pretty big, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're very intricate.
Yeah.
So, I think the most I've ever paid was my thigh one, which is really big. And I think that one was $600.
Really?
Mm-hmm, I think.
What is that one?
$20 was a deal to me. You think I spent $600 freaking dollars
I can't.
on a tattoo? Girl.
It's a half of a lady, and then the other part's succulents.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and it says, imperfect but still worthy.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I was like, $20 deal. I got $20. $600.
I think. I could be wrong.
I don't even know how much I paid for my side tattoo. Of course, I was 21, so that was...
A couple of years ago.
Yeah, just a couple of years ago.
We won't say a decade.
I was going to say, how long ago would that have been? 15 years ago? Coming up on 15 years? I don't remember. Back then, I would rather have had a tattoo than pay rent, so...
So true.
So it probably could have cost me $600. I'm like, sure, I'll pay rent when I get the money. Next payday, it's fine.
Yeah.
Tattoos makes more sense.
Stays forever.
That's what I'm saying. Rent's not going to stay forever.
Yeah. They'll kick me out.
Bring it on. At least I'll have a tattoo.
Oh, you know a girl that does tattoo apprenticeship. She would do our raccoon and possum.
Oh, yeah, she would.
Yes.
She has to do it for the shop minimum, though. Whatever that means. I don't know what that
Usually
means.
it's like $100.
Yeah.
She keeps telling me shop minimum.
Yeah. It's usually $100.
Why do they never tell you what the shop minimum
Well,
is?
I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, they're like shop minimum. Okay, well, what is that?
Because I have a $20 tattoo.
Okay.
A lot of times they're posted.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've had a $20 tattoo, so...
I really hope nobody is doing those anymore.
Oh, this was like what?
He was an apprentice. He was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was when I had my nose done, so it would have been July.
Mm-hmm. He was an odd. He was an odd cookie.
I don't know if I'd call him a cookie.
Cracker?
Fruit.
Fruit.
It's a very good description of this person.
Yeah. I normally like fruity people, but it's a little
too fruity.
I don't know. Kind of a...
Not fruity, because I think of the 90s when my parents would call people fruity. Not fruity like that fruity.
No.
Not 90s fruity.
I don't know. I didn't care for him.
As Taylor would say, kind of like a Triscuit. Really dry.
Yeah.
So like a cracker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I sat there and thought, is this done yet?
This guy sucks.
Yeah.
And then Michaela's like, I'm going to get two. I'm like,
damn it.
can we just go home? And get an infection? Have an allergic reaction to this?
Can we just go ahead and get the infection over with, please?
Yes.
It's coming.
That was so painful.
Wait, so did you sit there after and like she's getting hers done? Or
While my two girls are going to destroy the whole tattoo studio, yes. We were there.
I love
the
that.
The girls have come to both of our tattoos.
No way. That is so funny.
The first one they colored. The second one, they, I think, were super confused by the cracker that was doing the tattoos.
She was giving them candy, though. They were eating
those
high chews.
That's where we found out high chews are dye-free.
Are they really?
Yes, they are.
Wow.
High chews.
Okay.
If you're on
not sponsored.
If they wanted to, though. My girls love them some high chews.
Chews are delicious.
I still haven't tried one because it's kind of weird looking to me.
Good.
Are they?
Yeah, I like them. Because they're gluten-free, too.
They're a very healthy snack.
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
I mean, really.
What's your allergy?
Bananas.
Oh, they do have banana flavored ones. We'll just have to take those out.
Damn it. Okay.
They had the fantasy line.
Well, I think it's different if it's artificial.
Oh, it's just like the actual banana is different than the flavoring. It probably is.
Like my throat just gets scratchy.
With
and
banana?
like swollen and
If you
sometimes I can't
consume it,
breathe. Yeah.
Or if you're in the room with it.
No, if I consume it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll still eat bananas. Like I'll have like a banana pudding.
Man, I'm dying for an itchy throat. Let's eat this
I had a
banana.
student have an anaphylactic shock the other day.
Who did?
I had a student, she's allergic to peanuts. And she ate like pineapple, but it had been in like a trail mix thing.
Oh no.
Like she had like 2 EpiPens and it still didn't she had a bad one. I didn't know she was allergic to peanuts.
Well, I mean, I'm sure at a certain point they stopped notifying the teachers.
That's true.
After a certain age,
I mean, how old are your students?
In their 20s.
Okay, so you're like, not my problem.
I didn't see that on your record. I'm sorry. Sorry about you. They didn't notify me in the office that you had an allergy. That you were highly allergic.
Luckily, it wasn't in school. It was at work. But still.
So were you with her?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had those EpiPens for a while for Logan because she had a tree nut allergy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we found that out eating Chinese food.
Oh, gosh.
The cashew soft Chinese
Oh.
food. And we got one that talks to you.
What?
You take, so like the old the traditional EpiPens. Mm-hmm. This one's like a little box. And you take it off and it says, beep, 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 and it gives you the instructions. Now do this. Now do this.
No way.
Yes. And it'll tell you, like, it'll say, like, and now it's time to remove or whatever. Like, it counts down or whatever the hit. Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
That's interesting.
Wow.
It's called an AviQ, if anyone wants one.
Oh, that's
I do
nice.
want one. I don't need it, but I want one.
For those bananas. Yes, and so I found out about it. Insurance doesn't cover them because they're, you know,
Oh, of course not.
a bougie luxury. But, yeah.
You are a bougie bitch.
I was like, Taylor, we need this. He's like, why do we need an EpiPen that's going to talk to you? I said, because if she's at school and the teacher doesn't know
understandable,
how to do it,
yes.
She's 4.
Yes.
She needs to have, someone needs
Instruction.
to communicate. Us, I'm probably not even going to stick her. I'm probably just going to take her to the hospital. They asked us when they give you the diagnosis, are you going to be able to stick your daughter? And I'm like, no.
He said no.
No from me, dog.
Take my little, at the time, 3-year-old and stab her in the thigh and find the really fatty part of the thigh and hold still, Logan. I need to feel up fatty in the thigh.
It's that or her airway closes off.
It's true.
The hospital's not too far from me.
I refuse to save my daughter's life.
Could you stab a 3-year-old in the thigh?
Yeah, if they were having anaphylactic shock, I had to.
Maybe I could. I've never
I've
been in the position.
given myself shots. It's
Okay,
not
see, I've never done that.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I was on Ozempic.
I didn't know what that was till my dad told me about it in the hospital.
Your dad knows about it? Wait, is he diabetic? Oh.
He was talking about... Oh, because he's lost so much weight in the hospital. He's like, oh, Mom had Ozempic. And I was like, I don't know what that means.
Skinny people problems.
And he's like, you don't know what Ozempic is? I'm like, no. He's like, you never seen the commercial? I was like, we don't have TV. I don't know. There's another.
Let me guess, you don't take your shoes off when you weigh at the doctor either.
Are you supposed to?
Oh my gosh.
She's like, it doesn't matter to me.
I take my purse off.
I would take off
You
every-
take your
Literally?
shoes off?
Yes!
What if there's, like, tie-up tennis shoes?
I
Don't care. Don't care. I'm taking my hair bow out.
Yes!
I got to lose
off my
every
cardigan?
pound. Yes. My purse is gone. My
Yes.
keys gone.
Everything
phone gone.
Yeah. Yeah, skinny people privilege. You don't understand what it's like to
I'm
go
such
to
a
the doctor's
bougie,
office.
privileged,
Skinny white
I'm
girl.
just saying,
allergic
like,
tattooed person.
I'm just saying, like, when you go to the doctor, like, because your
No, I
weight
even hold
is...
my Yeti while I'm doing it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, if you would like to sponsor us, I could
That's
use a couple
hilarious.
more.
Because
So I can wash this one.
Anybody.
Everything that's wrong with you is because you're fat.
Yes.
It has nothing to do
Yes.
with who gives a fuck that I'm in the gym 6 days a week. I'm fat.
Yeah.
I
I'm
weigh
just wondering,
X
do your
amount.
shoes take up that much more space on the scale? Like,
I feel like it does.
And they always tell me to take my shoes off.
Yeah.
maybe they don't want to dirty
You also
scale.
weren't a Weight Watchers kid, were you? Because every week you had to go in and weigh, and you wanted everything off because you wanted to show that you've lost weight that week.
Do you
Yeah.
want me to answer that question?
No, because I already know the answer. You didn't have to worry about it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Probably starting at 10. I was in Weight Watchers.
Really?
No, I was not.
That's traumatic.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing because of your parents. Wow. Well, your mom.
No, it's because your dad, his genes.
Well, I built like my dad. My dad met my stepmom at Weight Watchers.
Dad problem. What is it again?
Daddy issues.
Oh, yeah. Fatherless behavior.
We got too many things. Daddy. We're just going to call it Daddy.
We're going to get the wrong crowd.
Yeah, we are.
What is this?
Dad, if you're out there listening, I still love you. Come back to me.
Oh, goodness.
No, I was not in Weight Watchers. My mom used to do Atkins,
Oh, yeah.
and I thought that was strange.
I've done Jenny Craig. I've done Nutrisystem.
As a child or an adult, or both?
Well, Weight Watchers was really all they had in Lebanon when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But then whenever I came to college, they had Professional Weight Management. There's Jenny Craig, Metabolic Research Center.
Are you looking for sponsors right now?
No, because those people fucking broke me. Like
Oh.
anything that's been out there,
Mm-hmm.
I've tried. Phentyramine, that makes
Did you
me...
try Ozempic?
Yeah.
You
I'm
did?
on- I'm on Majorno.
Monjaro?
Yeah.
That's what I was
currently.
on, yeah. Well, I was on Ozempic and then Monjaro.
Yeah.
For weight or diabetes?
Wait. I'm off of it now. I didn't just lose my diabetes.
So...
I don't know how it works. I don't have diabetes.
Skinny
either.
queen.
Okay, guys, I don't have this. I don't know what this
you are on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome. So have you lost any weight or anything?
I've been struggling with so much autoimmune stuff that hasn't really, like, my appetite's obviously decreased. Yeah. But I've been taking so much because my arms hurt so bad that I think my body's just... I also got diagnosed with hypothyroidism, too. So...
No way.
Yeah.
Which is also a factor with weight as well, yeah.
So I just started on that, too. So I think because I also had to go on more depression and anxiety meds. And so, like, literally the past 3 weeks, I've had a lot of, like, medical changes. Yes, yeah. And that's when I've been on it. So I think my body's just slightly confused at the moment. For sure. But it will work once I, you know.
Do you think if you cut out Red Bulls, you might feel better?
Hey, shut up. Hey, she's a paying customer, okay? Let's not talk about the Red Bulls.
Could you do those drinks minus the Red Bull?
We can do flavored water.
Ice chips with some flavoring. Exactly. That on the rocks.
Just shake it up.
Yeah. I mean, I was anorexic at one time, so probably ice chips with flavoring would have been what I ate. I would only eat fruit. Like, that's all I would eat. And so I would throw up at school because obviously your body can't just handle all that acidity.
All that acid, yeah.
They told me my mom was going to go to jail if I didn't stop. So
the school did?
Yeah.
Is that real?
I don't think so.
I mean, she could go to jail, but could she get a phone call for that?
I don't know. But I think it was a tactic. Like, I think it was
what they came
up with.
Your mom's gonna go to jail, you anorexic, crazy person.
So then I just
because
started...
she's not forcing food down her throat.
So then I started exercising like crazy.
How old were you?
I was in 5th grade.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
In 5th grade, I was just learning how to shower every day.
Literally. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And how to wake up before 7 o'clock in the morning.
I was doing... My mom had a Richard Simmons workout
Did you have a cute leotard?
No. But I would do that like 3 times. And then then I would do Taekwondo. I got into Taekwondo and I would do that. I was in high school. Like, I would do it 2 times through. And then I ran. We lived on a dirt road. And I would run. Then my parents got me a treadmill. So that I could
Oh my god!
Yeah. When did you have time for this with National Honor Society crap? I barely passed high school and I was in art classes and PE.
Helen, we need to have a talk, okay?
So I'm trying to understand how you had time. Did you work in high
sports.
School? Did you work? Mm-hmm. You were an honor student. Mm-hmm. You played sports. Mm-hmm. You worked. Mm-hmm. You did Taekwondo twice throughout.
Mm-hmm. And you were anorexic.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wasn't anorexic at that point.
And you ran down the dirt road.
Yeah.
In a day.
No, not all. I mean, no, like...
It was sporadic.
Yeah. Well, if I could run, then I would run. But if it was like rainy or something, I would do Taekwondo.
Yeah.
But then they got me a treadmill, so then I could just run. Yeah, I worked at a dental office.
In high school?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do?
I was an assistant.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Where did I work in high school?
I was at Wendy's.
I was at the community center.
Oh, yeah.
I worked the front desk at the community center.
Yeah.
Bougie.
Bougie.
Working at the community center. The pool. In the summers. No, I didn't.
So, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, that's...
But now this is why you have 4 jobs.
Yeah.
What else are you going to do with your time, right? Taekwondo?
Yeah.
Is that even a thing anymore?
Yeah, is that like karate or something?
Yeah, you don't remember Billy Banks and Taekwondo?
She's too young! We addressed that already.
Billy Banks?
I think that was his name, the black guy.
That sounds like a rap.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
I don't know who Billy Banks is.
I think that was his name, but yeah, Taekwondo was the big...
That's crazy to me.
I also was in, like, body sculpting at school. Like, they had a class that was a workout class.
Billy Blanks.
Billy Blanks, okay.
Is that what you said?
Is there a picture?
No, I said Banks.
Okay, yeah, that's the guy I was picturing.
Right here. Look at that hot stuff.
I mean, kind of cute, yeah. Ultimate Taekwondo.
Yep, that's him. That's it.
No, I think my mom had a Taekwondo DVD or something. So. VHS. Whatever that we had back in the 90s.
I think all that is why I now have what's termed binge eating disorder.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the reason I can't lose weight, or it's harder to lose weight. When
you
have that mentality. Like basically, my brain's been fucked with so much from diet culture.
Yes.
Diet culture is very scarring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's horrible.
And dangerous, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what my trainer, that's what we kind of work through is Because I'm either all or nothing. I'm either on my thing, and then you restrict, and you can only restrict for so long, which she doesn't, but I just mean and then you binge.
Exactly. I was going to say you overindulge.
Yeah, because you're afraid you're not going to be able to get it again. Like,
right.
well, I need to eat all this because then I got to be good.
Mm-hmm.
When it doesn't have
Isn't
to be
that the
way
way they say it's bad for you to have, like, your cheat day on Saturdays or whatever?
Yeah.
You just, like, crash.
You go crazy.
You're supposed to work those things in.
Yes.
Like, instead of it being a cheat day.
What things are we working in? Dr. Peppers, Oreos?
It just, like, I get, like, 150 calories every day for if I wanted Reese's or, like, right now I'm
As a fun calories.
Yeah.
On top of your other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
150 calories. So what is a Reese's?
That's not many calories.
Well, and I mean, I have other things, but I just mean, like, that's just an example of, because sometimes she'll have me, before I go to the gym, or right after, I'll have, like, a Rice Krispie treat. Like, something that gives you that instant, like, carb hit before you go lift weights. So it just depends.
I've never worked out, sorry. I don't know what this carb up, carb down, I don't know.
Because you gotta have carbs and protein whenever you go to lift thousands of pounds.
Honey, I can't even lift the bar.
Yeah.
I remember in the summer school, I took PE in the summer school so I wouldn't be sweaty in the school year. That's the kind of kid I was. So I could go home and shower.
Really good idea.
See? Okay, come on now, guys.
Really smart.
Okay. And I remember we had to go upstairs to the weight room, and that's where, like, the football players were doing their weight training over the summer. And me and my friend were like, not happening. And the coach would be like, lift the bar. And we're like,
I fucking can't.
we don't know how to lift the bar. Can we just move weights, like the 5-pound weight from one side to the other side?
We'll put them where they need to be.
Organized.
When the boys are done, we'll fix everything. What we can lift.
When I was in first grade, my parents put me in Little League basketball. And I and another girl were the scrawniest girls on the team, obviously. And I never got to play. We always had to pass the ball back and forth on the sideline because we weren't big enough to be out there.
Oh, wow.
I'm afraid you'd get crushed.
And then when I would go out there, my dad would be like, Ashley, got the ball. Oh, it was a nightmare. I never played basketball again. First grade was the first and last time I ever played basketball.
I am done with this shit.
If you want to call it playing basketball. Me and Krista. Krista, if you're out there, we have memories of this too.
Krista, if you want to sponsor.
I don't know what you're doing in your life. I don't remember your last name. But you had short, curly brown hair, and you were a puny little first grader with me.
And you were playing basketball.
And when you passed the ball, that's Springfield Y.
Springfield?
The YMCA.
No! Northside?
Downtown, probably. Is that where the original YMCA was?
I don't remember where we played at. We probably played at a school, though, because if it was at the Y, we would have all... There were too many. For.
Are you from Springfield?
I was born in Oklahoma.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
I was how old was I? Like a year and a half, 2 years old?
Okay.
So, but my mom's from Springfield.
Okay.
So we came back to my mom's hometown.
And you're from Lebanon.
Mm-hmm.
Born and raised.
Born and raised in Lebanon.
Were you born in Lebanon?
Yeah. Breach Hospital.
Breach Hospital.
Were you Breach? Isn't that what that's called?
Yeah. No, I was not Breach.
No,
good for you.
Yeah.
Were you?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that I was one of the last babies to be born in Breach Hospital before it
breached.
Stopped being a delivery center.
What is it now?
Oh, it's not there anymore.
The building's gone completely?
Yeah. Like, it's not a hospital anymore.
But have y'all heard about the theory of the 3 girls being underneath the Mercy or Cox Hospital? Cox?
Yeah, there's the...
in the parking garage? You haven't heard about it? The Springfield 3?
Girls that went missing.
Oh, in the 90s?
Yeah.
They were on the banks and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have visions of them in the Central Bank drive-thru.
Yeah, they think that...
on the windows. They were everywhere.
They were in Lebanon. Like, their pictures were everywhere.
No way.
8.5 by 11 printouts
Really?
everywhere. The bank windows, the restaurants, anywhere and everywhere you went. What's that one's name? Susan or
Sherry. Streeter, something like that.
Huh.
Again,
it's the Holston Cancer Center.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that parking lot that old?
I don't know.
I've never heard that. No, I'm
but
sorry.
I think that they think they were buried there before, and then
it was built over. on. Yeah. Also, for anybody listening, Springfield is where Gypsy Rose is from. Well, not from, but lived.
Yeah.
Where she killed her mom.
Killed her mom.
Yep. We saw her at a concert.
No, you did not.
Yeah, we were waiting in line. So, like,
was she in her wheelchair?
Yeah.
Iconic.
So, my ex-husband and I were in line for a concert.
Oh my God, we're fans. They
were up at the front, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Of course those bitches got the front seats.
Who was it?
It's like a Christian rock band.
Nail? No. I don't remember now. But she was like trying to figure out how to get her inside because it was like cold.
Uh-huh.
So the mom was like trying to get anybody to like get her inside.
So you saw the mom?
Yeah, they were both there. Like,
you saw her convoluted her creation of trying to get her to...
Yeah, because they were trying to get her inside because she's cold, and then they wheeled her right up to the front.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. She had a frog hat on. Remember, she had a knit hat with a frog.
Gotta get Heather up in here.
Bree's like, oh my God, you saw her. Did you guys hear that?
And such a huge fan.
We have a fan over here.
Gypsy Rose, if you want to sponsor this.
We are available and taking numbers.
And I am on your side, girly, okay?
I mean, really.
She deserved it.
She did. Okay, but let's talk about how there's people living in the house now. Isn't that weird?
I didn't follow this, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
What?
You know who it is.
I know who you're talking about, but like, I didn't like...
So her house is in North Springfield.
Ghetto.
North Springfield, and somebody is living there now.
Yeah. I wonder if Taylor
because
it was home like... and they can hear us, and they're like, what are they talking What is happening?
Why do they keep mentioning North Springfield?
And Gypsy. They were the Gypsy Rose, Daddy.
Because they were the first ones that... Habitat for Humanity built houses.
Yes.
And they were one of the first ones to get...
So it's a habitat home that somebody lives in now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I don't know if it's
so is it still owned? I don't know.
You think it's weird that somebody was living in the house she was killed in?
Yes.
I mean, people live in houses all... Somebody probably died in this house at some point in its life.
This looks like a brand new home.
Not brutally murdered.
No, it's not. This house is... How long have I been out of high school? Didn't we decide that in the last episode? Or in this episode?
It was like a decade.
A decade? So this house is... It was probably built in like 2002. Because I went to high school with the builder's daughter. The
really?
Owned its daughter.
It looks really new.
I used to hang out in this house when I was
hilarious.
in high school. That's why it took me so
long
to agree to look at it and buy it. Because I was like, I've been in that house. I've hung out in that house before. I did not party in this house. But I've hung out in this house. That's why I know exactly all the setup of this basement and everything. This used to be a recording studio. Where we recorded.
Weird.
This is where the artist would record, and he would sit on the other side of that wall, and that was his, like, sounds.
No way.
Yeah.
Weird.
He was a Christian recording, producer.
Weird. That's crazy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm sorry, Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Blanchard.
Okay, so yeah, like, it's so weird that somebody lives there now, and they have, like, no trespassing signs up, which, like, I get.
Can you imagine? That's
but, like,
probably the worst, is, like, people coming by to gawk at it, and it's like, we live here.
Right,
That's
but, like wouldn't they know?
Commander. Apparently, if you drive down Monroe to their house, apparently there's, like, barricades before you even get to, like, their area.
Duck Commander.
You don't remember the, what was it called?
Duck Commander.
What was that show called?
Duck Dynasty?
Yes.
Okay, what about it?
Yes. That's what she's talking about. Those people,
like,
you can
they're here?
their houses.
No. When you go to their houses, I've had people tell me, like, they've tried to go find them, and there's, like, you can't get to it because of...
I mean, that is kind of messed up to go try to find somebody's house, you know?
To find my house.
Now,
but I feel like...
say, I went down to Magnolia, whoever those people are.
Chicken Joanna
and they'll give you a map. And so I've driven by the houses that they've built.
Oh, but not their house.
No, but still, it's those poor people living there, and you're like slowing down, driving by.
Yeah, that would creep me out.
I hated this episode. And Chicken Joanna, what were you thinking with this front door?
They took they have the nicest house. The neighborhoods are not nice.
Really?
The neighborhoods are just like...
They look nice in the videos.
I know. They're like... I mean, they're like normal... lower to middle class homes. There's no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're older
so their houses are the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't expecting that.
When we went to Waco last year, we just went to that mansion that they have. that used to be like a castle or something? Like that big house that Chip and Joanna
You didn't go to the silos?
Oh, no, we did that, but that was the only house we drove past.
Yeah, our Airbnb people had a list for us.
Wow.
Did your Airbnb people get this certified, or they made their own list?
I don't know.
They're like, we just found these on Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched every single episode.
But yeah.
No. I didn't do that. I should have done that. No, we didn't.
They had the thing I remember about Waco is they had this tea that was like spearmint tea. Like, I don't know, it was delicious.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Where?
Like, it was at this stand that we found, and it was called spearmint tea.
Like mint.
Yeah.
Like the spearmint
tea. Yeah. It was so good.
Huh.
Never found it ever again.
The only thing I remember at Waco is we went to the it's like a wedding venue, like a venue that has like old like New Mexico style buildings, like Adobe style buildings. Really good dressing, and I asked the waiter if they sold it, and he told me no, but he brought me like this massive ass to go bottle of it, and I was like, I'm from out of town, like this isn't gonna keep.
They won't let me take this on the plane.
Thank you. I was like, just take it, John. Like,
just drink it in the car.
Gosh. It was really good salad dressing. What is that place called? You know what I'm talking about? You remember? It's like a homestead thing. Like you go and they have their own store and their own place. And
Chip and Joanna?
Restaurant. No.
Oh.
Another thing in Waco.
Okay.
I don't know.
And then you can go and get married there. Or
Oh, interesting.
That's fun.
do whatever.
See, we just stayed there one night and then we went to Austin.
Oh.
We went to.
That's why you didn't find any more spearmint tea. You really did.
I know, because we stayed the night and then we went to because we did the first celebration. We went to the very first one. Yeah.
You're insane.
No way.
Yeah, we went to the first one and then.
That's really cool, actually.
And then after that, we went to Austin.
Wow.
And she found all the houses.
Yeah.
I love Chip
Chip
and Joanna games if you want to sponsor.
Yeah, right.
Or you know where the spearmint tea is.
Yeah.
It's so good.
We're interested in
My
spearmint.
phone's over there. But yeah. I was like, I need to look it
You
up.
can't use it right now.
So
Sorry.
good.
It's busy.
Anyway.
Huh. Spearmint tea.
Yeah.
If you are a creator of spearmint tea.
I will create some for you, okay? I will.
Cup of Joe in Nixon, Missouri will sell it.
Cup of Joe's if you want to sponsor this.
I'll have to look it up because it was so it was good.
Really?
Yeah, it really was.
And there's no such thing as spearmint tea elsewhere?
I haven't found it.
Do you need to eat some more nerds?
Are you hungry? So. I've got shrooms.
Alright, let's try them.
Okay.
They're not shrooms, guys.
Everybody.
They're
Everybody grab a shroom. Grab a shroom.
apparently mushroom jerky.
Yes. And they do not get you high.
Damn it.
This item was made in a kitchen not inspected by the Missouri Department of Health.
I didn't know that was allowed.
So
it's kind of like
they licked their fingers.
Tastes delicious.
It's the best type, okay?
It smells like Asian food.
It's not spicy, but they've got spice. Not like hot.
What is in it? It tastes like Asian food to me.
Mm-hmm. Soy sauce, garlic, I think.
So oysters. Oh, these are oyster mushrooms. Are you allergic to shellfish? Or?
Oh, thank God. Okay, good.
No.
Well, I guess
they're not bad.
Mushroom.
They're pretty good,
right?
actually. Yeah. Yeah.
Probably be better if they got a thigh. I'm just kidding.
No, that's true.
So if I don't even know how to say that name.
I got them at a place in Republic yesterday.
If my Cellula Farms is listening, how do you say that? Ooh, those are
that's
salty.
the name of it's a name of a mushroom. Like it's a.
Do they do other kinds?
Of jerky?
No, mushroom stuff.
I actually bought some mushroom coffee too.
Yeah, I think Myceli Farms is what it's called. I think it's
Myceli.
something like that. Yeah,
Really?
I'll have to look it up whenever I have my phone.
Oh, probably.
Jace's teacher
You're
drinks
dying
mushroom.
without that phone.
I am. Isn't that weird? I'm like, I just could be.
Do you not have an Apple Watch?
No. She doesn't have an Apple product.
Oh, yeah, duh.
You have to have an Apple product.
Do you have an
I
Android
can't
watch?
stand things on my wrist.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So, I'm weird. I'm very weird. I'm a goblin.
If you had it. Goblin-esque, we haven't decided yet. See, if you had an Apple phone, you could have an Apple Watch, and a computer and an iPad, and then we could all make a note and share it.
That's true.
You can buy me an iPhone.
Have you ever bought an iPhone?
Yeah, I started. Well,
love ya, but not that
much. You know how I started out with an Android?
She's buying $600 tattoos instead.
So I had an iPhone.
Your lovely person that was in your life before that helped you create your son.
Have I told you this story?
You've told me, but not her.
Not me.
So I was real big into CrossFit, and I think I was pregnant at that time, but you
people doing CrossFit while you're pregnant. I can't do it not pregnant.
I won't ever do it.
It was after class one day, and I could not get my phone to work. Like, I couldn't get it to call.
It was an
out.
iPhone?
Yeah, and I was like, what in the hell is happening? And so I had one of my friends, Ashley.
Not me, Ashley.
No, the other one, but one of the other ones.
The fun one. The one we...
And
just too many Ashleys in her life. See, thank God you don't have the name Ashley.
Yeah, I have a ton of Ashleys. But in the end, my ex-husband he wanted to try Android, but he didn't want to be the one to try it. So, as a gift to me, he went and got an Android and activated it, and didn't tell me that he had deactivated my phone.
No, he did not.
That one.
No, he did not.
Yeah.
He's like, surprise, shawty. You got a new phone.
Yeah.
And downgrade.
Yeah, a downgraded phone.
So when I see that green message come through, I think, man.
So
really kills me.
I've never changed. I don't like change.
So do you prefer Android over Apple?
No.
Apple, if you'd like to sponsor us, I'm taking it.
Yeah. I don't care. It's just that's what I have, so that's what I use.
I have a
Steve Jobs. Is he still alive? Oh, R.I.P.
I don't think
she knows it, we don't.
Yeah, we're the Apple people here.
Didn't he get cancer?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't follow people.
Or is it Microsoft guy that died?
No, that's Bill Gates, isn't it?
I don't know. Did he die?
I thought Steve Jobs died, but anyway.
I don't know.
Whatever. Anyway, I have an Android, and
that's the moral of the story. So we get green messages from Michaella.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But it has nothing. I mean, it's just one of those
I
things
can't see when she's typing, and it drives me up the wall.
Oh, yeah, I hate that. Or, like, see when they read it.
I asked her, I was like, oh, I have that turned off.
I like to let them know. I am ignoring you for a reason.
I asked her, I was like, can you see when people are typing? She's like, no, I can't see that. I'm like, don't you want to know if they're responding or if they're dead? Or
but doesn't it not give you anxiety when somebody is typing and then it stops and there's no message?
Yeah.
It kills me. I'm like, what the fuck were you going to say?
Because I think I can see if Kyle's typing. Like, because we both have Androids.
Okay.
And so I think that, because he has his read receipts on, so I can see when he's read his messages. And I don't think it's in Messenger. I can see when he's typing. And yeah, just like that, sometimes I feel like it types, like, even after he's done.
Yeah.
And then there's, like, nothing. And I'm like, well, what was that?
Right. What were you going to say?
Or it's up for, like, 10 minutes, and then it's gone, and they just send, like, K, and you're like, wait.
Yeah.
What did you do?
What did you erase?
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
No, you know what drives me nuts?
Or the K.
Oh, yeah.
It pisses me off.
My favorite's, like, Taylor and I used to laugh all the time when I text my brother, like, do you want to eat here or here for dinner tonight? Okay. Did you miss where there was two options? Did you even read the text message that I sent you?
Yes, indeed, he didn't.
Okay. So does that mean I get to pick?
Yep, sure does.
Well, that's
better believe it.
No. Or the reaction where it's just a thumbs up, and I'm like...
Hate that.
There's someone in my life that does that a lot, and it drives me up the wall when he does it. He probably will never listen to this podcast, but...
If you do,
just in
you're
case,
a jackass.
Marcus, stop sending thumbs up.
Threw his name out there.
It's not his real name, so...
Oh, okay.
It's close, but it's hilarious. No, okay, so those drive me, don't ever do it. Okay. Actually, you do it all the time.
I do.
So she's talking about you, Marcus.
I mean...
Michaella.
Marcus.
Yeah. It's close.
Michaella, if you're out there and you hear this, I'm talking about you. Stop it. Okay, there you go. Don't ever text me with an okay. Or this.
Or okay. Yeah. Or a reaction.
I mean, you could love my message if you wanted to.
But then reply.
Because I do that on our Instagram ones. Like, I just put a reaction on a lot of them. Some of them I reply back to.
No, that's okay. Those are memes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's different.
Okay.
I'm not requiring.
I'm just making sure.
Not requiring it. You're not obligated.
Oh, she did it again! And again! And again! And again! And again! And again! Because sometimes there's 15 messages she has to read from me before she gets to the end.
Splishy splashy, your opinion is trashy.
Hell yeah!
Please tell me you have that on a shirt.
No, not yet.
Not yet, but you're going to. Bradley and Logan, if you want to sponsor this.
If you are listening to this podcast, and if you are not sitting in the room where all the magic is stored, you can see it right. This video is showing part of the storage. That video is just showing
me and my blanket
in the printer. This doesn't work. If
that is a good printer.
Brother would like to sponsor us, I'm about to throw that thing out the window too.
We're gonna need a fixed printer.
Yeah. Not one that tells me it's out of paper when the drawer's completely full. Right.
I gotta order ink for mine. That's expensive.
Well, this is a toner, baby. We don't print color here. I don't have that kind of money. Bougie.
Well, I don't either because I'm not buying another cartridge. So,
So you just go buy a new printer because I've heard that's cheaper.
I didn't think about that.
Okay, but a lot of the new printers you have to like pay monthly to print.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pay who monthly?
Like
You have like a
the brand. Yeah, you have to pay to print.
Oh my
But like you have to buy the paper and like the ink, but you
So what are you paying them for?
that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Thanks for giving me permission to use your printer.
Exactly.
That I paid for.
Yeah.
It's another way
Frustrating.
government's taking over.
Yeah, they are.
We're gonna be part of the system.
If you're listening to this, government, we are looking for sponsors.
Government, if you would like to buy us printers and papers and all the things, and pay my taxes for me.
Oh man, taxes. That's another thing I'm not looking forward to.
Me either, because I was expecting to get like thousands of dollars back, and we're not getting anything.
Oh no! I have to pay in this year.
I've had to pay in for the past 6 years.
Really?
Well, yeah, because you own your own. That's why I have to pay in because I didn't pay in because I have a 1099 job.
Yeah.
And I didn't pay in for that
As a
this
small
year.
business owner, you're not paying in? Are you
Well,
paying?
yes, for the business, but personally, like our personal tax, we were expecting more, but no, yeah, I don't know. I don't do math. I'll count it.
Where does he work?
A battery place in North Springfield.
Oh.
I'm scared.
Poor guy. Thank God he comes home every day.
I know.
North Springfield, that's pretty trashy.
Exactly. Finally. My brother lived in North Springfield, and now he is in prison.
Oh. Okay.
If that says anything.
Taylor grew up in Willard, which is north of North Springfield. And he does talk about North Springfield being
See?
again.
It is. It is the ghetto.
We have a ghetto in Nixa.
Where? What part?
Where I used to live.
Okay, where's that?
Do you know where the Pizza Hut used to be?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty trashy over there.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna say what, but yes.
Isn't that right by my house? Oh, that was Little Caesars. Never mind.
I was gonna say
I
no.
was gonna say Pizza Hut. Do you know where old Pizza Hut was?
No.
It's by
Easter 169.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay.
It's pretty ghetto over there.
Gotcha.
by that King's Discount. That gas station.
Oh.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
talking about the
yes.
other side, but that place, that's
Yeah, that's across from the street.
Yeah.
That's where. Yeah.
that's also pretty ghetto.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just slightly.
I lived on Maple Street, and that's like, I mean, my neighbor next door was admitted to using meth, so
No, that is pretty trashy.
he told us after I called the cops.
He told you?
His wife did.
Oh my gosh.
That he was using meth. Yes! She's like, why'd you tell the cops he was using drugs? I was like, I didn't. And she's like, well, he is. I'm like, hold on, what?
Well, I still didn't tell him. I didn't know.
She's like, what do you think was wrong with it? I was like, I just thought he was weird. She's like, what? And I was like,
So you didn't know he was on meth?
yeah. And Taylor and I were like, you just told us he's using drugs.
So should we tell the cops? Do you want us to?
Because he was hiding under cars when the
What
cops
the
came.
fuck?
Because apparently he was high when I called the cops.
On meth.
Oh, he's messed up.
Meth dope.
He was a real peach to live next door to.
That's so.
And that's what happens when you live in the ghetto.
That's right.
True. Heard he spent some time in jail recently, too. For a big old scandal, robbing people of money, saying he was going to perform a service and they'd pay, and then he'd never perform the services.
Is it like the air duct services?
A different part of your house that you have serviced, yes. Not the air ducts. I've heard a lot about that scheme, but
Yeah, that's all over the place. Right
I swear, I'm constantly like declining like request for like the air duct cleaning services. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. I just see that people say it's a scam. So I'm like,
not all of them, but yes, there's a lot of them that are.
Really?
But what are they? How are they scamming you? I don't understand how
I don't
that's
think
happening.
they show. I don't think that they do it.
How would you not? I mean, don't they collect a massive pile of shit when they clean them out?
I really don't know.
Don't they shovel that out your house and then they have big piles of
Maybe
dog
I need
hair?
that done.
Because we have. I've had it done.
You having problems breathing in your house?
Dude,
I was gonna say, we did clean our air ducts.
I literally thought it was a scam.
We didn't, but we had it done.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did it work?
Mm-hmm.
You feel better? Breathe better?
Yeah, my air filters don't have to be changed as much.
So, it's an actual service.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, what if I'm like
You
not
just have
supporting
to
these
have
small
a-
businesses?
But I don't know. I don't know.
I feel
It
terrible.
is- no, there is some kind of scam. Because like one of the groups
Yeah.
I'm in for Nixa said that they were going to decline all future posts about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Because there's something with it, but I don't really know what it is exactly. It's kind of like the
Gotcha.
roof people that come in after storms. That like, I don't know.
I don't understand how you can con someone out of the air duct cleaning, but
I don't know.
I mean it is.
I guess it does need to be cleaned.
Yeah, especially if you have dogs.
Multiple dogs.
And cats.
Mm-hmm.
How many cats you got?
2.
And how many dogs?
2. And a turtle.
A turtle.
A turtle.
Love it. Love it.
How many cats you got?
None.
Not yet. Not till Kenny comes over.
Gosh, right?
Who's Kenny?
My ex-brother-in-law.
Oh. Why is Kenny coming
How
over?
many did he say he was bringing you?
He's bringing you cats?
5?
No, he's not.
Oh, I told
Damn it.
I have a dog door. They get
See,
out.
I told him because he said, "I think I still know your garage code." And I was like, "Hey, there's the doggy door. Just shove them in. Pop-Tart will take care of them. She'll herd them around."
Pop-Tart's gonna eat him.
I don't think she'd eat. You think she'd eat?
Something else to take away the attention from her?
I don't know. Kyle likes cats.
Oh, he does.
Is that a red flag for you?
Yes. Huge red flag. Huge.
But he's in love with Pop-Tart, so it's okay.
See, I'm not a cat person. Neither is Taylor. why
Yeah.
we're
I
matching
feel
in
like
heaven.
most people aren't cat people. But I love
Because
cats.
cats are weird.
I like cats. I just don't have to clean up their litter box.
That is the
Like,
worst
that's
part. Yep.
really the part I don't like.
Yeah.
See, like, I grew up without cats because my mom's allergic to them.
I'm allergic too.
Oh.
That's another allergy, yeah.
But we're going to have them. It's
I
fine.
deal with it.
So I didn't have cats growing up, and then when I went recently to see my dad in the hospital, I found out he is a huge cat lover, and I was like,
When did that happen?
"What? Yeah." What? He's like, "Yeah, me and Maddie," and talks about this cat that they're like best friends, and I'm like, a lot has happened in the past 20 years.
They're really sweet.
I had one that he followed me home when I was 2 on my tricycle.
Followed you home
My-
at 2. Where were you coming from?
Yeah,
at 2?
what? By yourself.
No, I was with my dad.
Okay.
But we were driving around the neighborhood on my little tricycle thing, and he said that if it followed me home, we could have it. And it had like some kind of bowel issue, so his name was Pepe Le Pew.
Oh.
And he lived until I was 20, so he lived like 18 years.
Oh my god.
Plus, because the time before you.
He was a kitten whenever we found him, but yeah.
Oh.
He moved with us, and Pepe Le Pew.
18 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time.
That is a long time. Cats
Yeah.
live a long time.
But Snickers, I had a pit bull that was 17.
Jesus,
A
really?
chocolate lab that was 16.
Well, my childhood dog died 3 weeks after her 18th birthday,
Yeah.
but no. She was born on October 18th and died on Halloween, so however many days that is. But cats, it's like horses. Those are a long time commitment.
Yeah, they are.
And same with
birds.
turtles.
They're expensive.
Turtles! How long have you had your turtle?
Probably a year. I had a turtle before this one too. Like I had him with them, but I had the turtle before longer. And he unalived himself.
How does a turtle do that?
He like lodged himself inside of a like rock, like that he shouldn't have been able to get into. Like he like pushed under the ground, like what is like the ground, and got inside of this rock and got stuck and drowned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor buddy.
His name was Strawberry. R.I.P. for Strawberry.
R.I.P.
What's your new turtle's name?
Yoshi.
I love it.
Yoshi is not as lovey as Strawberry was.
Aww.
He is
Our
not
turtle's
as...
lovey in the first.
Strawberry was.
Oh, Strawberry.
Cuddled up at night and watched movies together.
I would sing to him and he would just stare at me.
Aww.
I swear. Yoshi, he like ignores me.
Is he deaf? Maybe he's a special needs turtle.
I don't think so.
A special needs turtle.
His ears look fine. Wait,
Do they have ears?
I don't know.
Holes.
Don't look at me.
Do they have ears?
I'm just
Could you
picturing
imagine
holes.
a turtle?
That would be so
That would
cute.
be adorable.
How would they pull them into their shell though? Because they
Oh,
forward.
that would be so sweet.
That would be really cute.
Now we need to find somebody that has a 3D printer that can print ear headband for your turtle. Just saying. If anybody's out there listening and they have a 3D printer.
I do know someone with a 3D printer, but what?
Is it the person that made that thing for you?
My gallbladder?
Yes.
Did I tell you I saw him?
You say you had a 3D printed gallbladder?
Yeah. So
Okay.
So
I mean, don't you?
I think I should.
I have extras.
Okay, why?
We'll get you a spleen. I get a kidney. We want body parts here.
So
tongue.
I had a student that he was already a PA, and so I was going to make my move after he wasn't my student anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Once I found out he wasn't
This
married.
was before Kyle.
Well, yes, and because
This is not the guy that wanted to bind her up either.
No. So there's this cartoon, this like medical cartoon, and the little gallbladder gets in trouble for making stones. Like he's like, I need
Aww.
these. And anyway, so I had them.
Oh, like gallstones.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I
That's
had
actually
them,
really cute.
So I had him. I had
Obviously,
them
she's
do a
never had
project,
gallbladder issues.
and so he 3D printed me the gallbladder guy.
That is really cool.
Yeah. So I took that as a sign of he likes me.
He
So-
wants me.
Exactly.
So
So after he 3D printed me like other stuff.
Did he
It's like-
3D print you a heart?
Now I got a snail and a frog and
Okay.
another gallbladder.
What is the deal with the gallbladder? You love gallbladders?
Well, it's part of what we scan. Like,
Oh, duh.
yeah.
Duh.
So,
Does Kyle have a good gallbladder?
well, I haven't scanned him.
Maybe you need to.
Check that
But-
shit out.
We gotta
But anyway,
walk it down.
so whenever he was no longer my student, like which to say my students are in their 20s, like
Right,
these are
right.
not high school.
They're not,
students,
yeah.
No. He had already been to PA school, so he was in his late
Remember,
20s.
she's a professor,
He
not a kindergarten teacher.
He also invited me to come to his dog show. He did dog shows, so I went
Oh
to one
yeah,
of his.
he bred
I
Green
went-
flag.
I went to one of his dog shows.
What dogs were they again?
I don't remember now.
What breed was
They
that?
they were very fancy. Like they're a
Oh.
fancy breed. But anyway, long story short, I texted him after because we would like text occasionally.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Do you ever think about or something about dating?" And he never texted me back, ever again. And then so
You made me a gallbladder.
So then I ran into him because he still works.
No.
He still works in like the system. So I ran into him not long ago
Not
when I
the
was
not the digestive system.
no whenever I was working and. We just acted like, but yeah, nothing ever happened.
Awkward.
But, yeah, but he might 3D print you some turtle ears.
How
Yeah,
dare
because
he?
his profile picture had him in a coon hat or something. Yeah. I remember this now.
Oh,
What
really?
were those dogs?
I don't remember. I'll have to look. Some kind of terrier, I think.
Were they?
I think so.
I can't remember because when you told me he was a breeder, I was like, this is against everything the rest
Right,
of the world
right.
is about.
I know.
And you're interested in a breeder?
I know. I was desperate.
Swipe left. Right.
Let's see if it's a
I'm not
PA.
sure which one it is.
I don't know. We're just doing
I really think the gallbladder thing was the red flag for me, but I don't know.
If somebody presented you with a gallbladder 3D printed,
I would prefer a real gallbladder.
I'm just saying, but
I
I'm
didn't ask to
saying,
keep mine when they removed it.
but
I
that was
should've.
my favorite little guy on the cartoon strip. Like I love the little gallbladder guy.
With the gallstones. Did you
Yeah.
get the gallstones?
Yeah, he's holding the gallstones.
Oh,
I'll
Yes.
bring him next time.
kind of romantic. No?
Considering he was my favorite, yeah. I was like,
This is it.
yeah, it wasn't it.
Obviously.
Obviously, because you got.
I'm
Freon
pretty sure he
sniffer.
was very like quiet and timid. I'm pretty sure he would not have known what to do with me. Just saying.
Yeah, you could be intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little much sometimes.
No.
Not in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, I don't know that my boisterous, like...
You have a big personality. Yeah. As do you.
So,
That's the only big about me, apparently.
It is. Lucky bitch.
It's definitely not your back.
Nope.
Skinny ass back, bitch.
I don't have the back. Back fat Betty's not here.
I'm back fat Betty!
Talking Tina the talking tummy's here. Have you ever seen
So
that?
you like Sally?
No.
What is that?
Is it, it's not...
my phone just died,
is it White Chicks? Not White Chicks. Hot Chicks?
I don't know.
No.
Okay. On that note.
Yeah, I guess we might
Back
as well...
fat Betty!
Guess we might as well wrap it up because my phone just died.
Until next time. What's sad?
Thanks for being on Fatherless Behavior. I'm making it happen!
What else were you calling it?
I've been calling it Fatherless
So what
Behavior.
were you
She's
calling
calling it
Daddy issues? Do we all have daddy issues?
Yes.
Okay. What about mommy issues?
Yes.
Me too.
That sounds like a whole different issue I'm not ready for right now. Let's not go to mommy issues.